One day, there was a man by the name of Abu Hanifa who was sitting amongst a group of Muslims, and he was talking about Islam, and he was talking about jurisprudential laws, and he was talking about the different ahkam of Islam and the things that we are allowed to do and the things that we are not allowed to do. While he was telling this to his companions, followers, friends, Behlol, who we're all familiar with, one of the followers and lovers of the Ahlul Bayt, was also present in this discussion. So the discussion goes as follows. The Abu Hanifa says, I studied under Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq for 3 years. I studied under the Imam for 3 years. I learned a lot from him. But there's 3 things that the Imam said that don't make sense to me. There's 3 things that the Imam narrated that I don't fully understand. There's 3 things that don't make sense to me. What are they? He says, number 1, everything that is physical, you should be able to see it. If you can't see it, then I don't believe it exists. So if you have an injury, if something happens, anything physical should be seen by the eye. If you can't see it, it didn't happen. It doesn't exist. That didn't make sense to me. So focus on these 3 points, because when he says these 3 things, Behlol stands up, addresses Abu Hanifa, does something, and answers all 3 questions. So we're going to see what the students of the Imams, how they responded. So what was the first thing? Anything physical needs to be seen. If you can't see it, you can't prove it. That's the first point. What's the second? He said, the second thing is shaitan, the devil, is made from fire. He was made from fire. Hell is made from? Okay. So, cool. So shaitan is made from fire. Hell is made from fire. How is shaitan going to burn in hell? How is he going to get punished? He said this was the second thing that didn't make sense to me. How can fire burn fire? It doesn't make sense. What's the third thing? He said the third thing is, whenever we do something, every act that we partake in, it is the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So if you do something, it's not you that's doing it, it's Allah that's doing it. So if I was to get up one day and commit an act, I'm not doing it. Because we all believe, without Allah, you can't do anything, right? All Muslims accept that. So when the Imam said, everything that you do, it's not you doing it, it's Allah doing it, he said, this is the third thing that didn't make sense to me. So for those who have come a bit later, just to reiterate, Abu Hanifa said there are 3 things that the Imam said didn't make sense to me. Number 1, he said that anything physical needs to be seen. If you can't see it, it didn't happen. Number 2, shaitan is made from fire, hell is made from fire. How can fire burn fire? And number 3, everything that you do, it's not you doing it, it's Allah doing it. So why should you get punished on the Day of Judgment for your acts when it's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that's doing it? So in essence, he was questioning the Imam. Behlol got angry. Behlol stood up. Behlol didn't like the fact that Abu Hanifa was saying things like this about his beloved Imam. So what did Behlol do? He picked up a brick, right off the floor. He picked up a brick and he launched it. Smacked Abu Hanifa straight on his head. In front of everybody. Smashed him straight onto his head. He's holding his head. He's in extreme pain. He turns and says, Behlol, how dare you hit me? I'm taking you to court. So they take Behlol to court. Now, see, the thing you have to understand with Behlol is he was a very knowledgeable person. He was an alim, a faqih, a scholar, a lover of the Ahlul Bayt. But Imam al-Qadhim said to him, Oh Behlol, Bani Abbas is killing those who love us. They are killing those who follow us. So I want you to act crazy. Pretend like you're crazy. Why? Because if you act crazy, they won't kill you. So you can guide people, and then when they have a shak, a doubt, Is he a follower of Musa Kazim? Is he a follower of Imam Sadiq? Is he a follower of Ali? Is he a follower of the Ahlul Bayt? Pretend to be crazy. What did Behlol do? He used to have a wooden stick. On that stick, he used to have a head of the horse. You know, like these toys that we have. He used to hold the horse. He used to walk through town and say, "Chal mere ghode, chal." And everybody was like, "Yeah, Behlol is crazy." But at the same time, he used to guide people. So when Behlol hit him with a brick, everybody thought, "Oh no, Behlol, what have you done?" So they take him to court. The judge says, "Behlol, do you have anything to say in your defense?" Behlol says, "I have 3 things to say." What's that? He made 3 accusations on my Imam. I have 3 defenses of my Imam. What's that? Behlol said, what did he say first? Anything that is physical, that cannot be seen, cannot be proven. Is he in pain? Yeah, he's in pain. Okay, can you show me the pain? Hanifa says, no. So you can't show me that you're in pain right now? He says, no, I can't. Well, then you're lying, you're not in pain. What was the second thing you said? Shaitan is made from fire, hell is made from fire, fire can't burn fire, you're made from clay, this brick is made from clay. Did it hurt? He said, yes, it hurt. It was the same way clay can hurt clay, fire can hurt fire. What was the third thing you said? Everything we do, it's not us doing it, it's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doing it. So according to you, I didn't hit you, Allah hit you. And all of a sudden the people think, Behlol, what are you doing? And then he'd take out his horse, chal mere ghode, and then he'd leave. And people would be like, I'm going to leave Behlol. The followers of the Ahlul Bayt.